Hello everybody, this is XCom coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we will wait to the top of the hour, give everybody a chance to join up, and then we'll get it going. Looks like, what, is that Nightmare that might be on board as usual? The early bird catches the worm, right? Hello everybody, this is XCom coming to you from somewhere. Decided to get official with a start screen starting soon. We'll see how that evolves over time. I figured, yeah, it's about time. I was panicked earlier today, having a few internet issues, and that's probably why I made the announcement so late, because I was concerned about the status of my internet, but finally, it looks like it's back to normal for good, and we should be safe streaming is what it appears to be. And I think Will would appreciate us not throwing him to the wolves either, Nightmare, in reference to your early comment. So, oh baby, if anyone online right now was here at the end of last episode, you could see we're hurting. That was one battle. Hey Mike, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Hopefully, well, actually, in a way, it probably would be a good thing to have another battle like that, but it'll be entertaining at least, I imagine. But hopefully we can avoid that kind of a situation. It kind of snowballed with that failed, whatever it was, performance check. Wasn't it performance that we were trying to do? And that caused some problems. Yeah. Oh, baby. Well, a couple more minutes and we'll get this thing going. We're going to have, so I think what I'll probably start out doing is I think we'll have some loot to pick up, and then we're probably going to have to go back to camp, or actually being in the temple, we'll have camp in a different looking place. I believe it should be not out in the open. We should have a temple style camp that we're setting up. Patrick, hello, welcome aboard. Glad you could make it today. And then we'll continue our exploration of this temple once we get ourselves picked back up from the ending battle of last episode. Oh, baby. I've been going a bit today, stressing a bit today, so I'm finally at that take a deep breath mood. Yeah, that was a cool touch to the game by having camps look different depending on where you are. It's kind of cool. Well, it looks like it's top of the hour, so I think we're going to get this thing going here pretty quick, and hopefully we are. Thanks, Nightmare. Top of the hour to you, too. So the first thing I'm going to do in our injured self, we're not going to poke around too much other than, well, let's go get our shiny stuff and see what they have. And yeah, I'm not going to be picky. I'm going to take it all. Oh, we got some drow poison. Not a lot of gold. Was there anybody else over here besides these two? These were the two last ones we were fighting. I think everybody, most everybody else, yeah, is by the door here. It looks like we got a book, Journey Through the Jungle. And we got a scroll of burning hands. And what do we get? Just regular leather gloves, regular leather boots, a great club. We'll have to see if anybody, that's a two-handed weapon. So if it's good enough to sacrifice a shield, we'll see. Hey Douglas, thanks for dropping in and then saying hi here. Yeah, it's tough when you're still at work, but at least by the time you get home, it should be. So which sounds are a tad boomy? I think my mic is a little different than it was before, so I'll try to play around with those adjustments as we go on. Is that what you're talking about? Now it is the same mic. It's a different. I'm trying a different setup today. I'm not on OBS, so I ran out of time because of the internet problems to get the mic settings exactly set. So what I'll try real quick is one thing. Now let me know. I just turned down the mic a little bit. Let me know if that helps or made a difference. What I just did, what I just touched, and then maybe we'll just try to turn down the volume a little bit. Or turn down the gain there, and then maybe it'll start sounding a little less oppressive to you guys. So let me know as we go what your opinion is, what you think, and we'll try to make little. Yeah, well, I played back the stream earlier when I did it on just my personal channel that has, I was practicing a little bit over there, and it did sound different, but it didn't sound horrid. So so you'll have to let me know for sure, but I'm going to definitely have the mic adjustments. I'll have more time to do those. I got a little pressed for time. So yeah, I turned it down a little bit, so hopefully that will help. And I'll play around with the sound a little bit more to try and get it to where I like to have it. So I'm glad it's a little better now. Let's get the game sound back on and get going. So at least I'm not driving y'all crazy. The process of the game. Now, I think that was the last one. Did anyone make it through that door? I do not recall. Yeah, that pretty much where we stopped them. So looks like we got all the loot, at least for the moment. And I think the best thing for us to do, not as steely now. Okay, yeah, I think it was just too loud is probably what it was ultimately. And what I usually try to do, I've listened to it and heard it back through my my headphones, which sounds a heck of a lot different than when I play it back through the desktop speaker. And I didn't have a chance to mic no more than usual. But I didn't have as much chance to play through it because I try to do it through multiple sources. I try to get a listen to it on the TV, on my desktop speaker, and on my headphones, because each way sounds different with my settings. And I try to do that. I just ran out of time to be as particular as I often try to be, setting up things the way I like it. I just ran out of time today. What can I say? Internet issues earlier kind of helping in that respect. But anyway, let's move on to positive things, and let's go to camp because we have no more short rests available, and we are lacking in health right now. So I think it's advised for us to go to camp. We're not hurting for camp supplies, so we'll just get her done. And then for those of you who have not seen this, we are now camped out in the cathedral somewhere, some lone corner of the cathedral. And I do not see anybody that has... well, we'll probably get a better indication when... Yeah, and I am the main person chosen. So you can kind of see, and somewhere around here, sometimes it's through a side door. Each campsite's a little different. We have our main chest where we can throw excess stuff or gain stuff. Yeah, it's probably over in the side room. Let's go take a peek.
Let's see.
Yeah, there it is. There's our camp traveler's chest. So if we needed to get anything or find anything or wanted to put anything in there, we're fine. But we really don't need to interact there. Do we have anybody over on this side? Sometimes Asterion is kind of off by himself. Is this one of those locations? No, looks like everybody's able to fit. Ah, we have our mirror. Magic mirror is located over here. That's one of the patches they put in where we can look and change our looks in the magic mirror if we get to that point where we want to do that. If we feel something significant has changed about us that we should reflect in our looks. But other than that, let's just... Oh, look at this. I think I'm in camp and we were not joined together. Group is too far away, so I better leave camp and go join back up. I don't think I've ever done that before. Let's join everybody up here, and now let's go to camp. No wonder there weren't so many people around. How funny is that? Yeah, so now there's folks standing around at all their spots instead of having empty tents. Okay, nobody needs to be talked to right now. I think what we'll do is we'll just end the day, and so we can get moving and searching out the temple. No need to spend time in camp. All right, so doesn't look like anybody is needing to talk. And what I'm going to do in this regard is we're just going to move on and go to bed. Since there's no issues that need to be dealt with, there's nobody in these other rooms. And let me just make sure, did anybody set up their camp over here that might want to be talked to? Okay, not the main companions. Yeah, that's good to know. All right, so let's just call it a day and get back to searching our temple that we're in. Let's auto-select. Yeah, we ate that gruel, so we don't have to worry about accidentally using the gruel.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
As if we already didn't know. But I thought it was going to be our next night, but you know, he's hungry. He's lusting for blood right now. So no, we're not going to melee attack and pick up a stake and lunge at him. I think what will... Yeah, you knew this right away, Nightmare, so this is coming as no surprise to us. So how long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals, boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
So I could push... why don't I push into his mind? Because otherwise, I can say, why didn't you tell me about this? or I don't care how much you need, you're not drinking my blood. But I feel like I want to know a little more, and I'm going to risk upsetting him by pushing into his mind a little bit. And we got a +3 on this. In fact, this is a very easy roll, as long as I don't get my daily 1. And we did not. It was a 1 with a 0 is what it was.
What's this? What's happening?
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat, the only thing your master lets you eat.
Poor Astarion. So you ate animals because you were forced to, not because you wanted to.
Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked, so you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me.
Can we now? But you tried to bite me. I'm not gonna be total trusting. I'm gonna say, hey, you tried to bite me, so how am I supposed to trust you?
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
Can it now? All right, but go too far and I'll drive a stake through your chest. Well, I don't know. Being my good self paladin, I guess at this point he came clean with me. I was able to see the truth in his head anyway, so he's not playing games with me. We're going to go fine, but we're also going to say not to drop more than we need to get you healthy, as I think. And I'm not going to just say no, because I need him strong for our party in a way. Yeah, I'm going that way.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
And remember, Astarion, my fangs are bigger than your fangs.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
I love the way they do the facial expressions when this is happening. I mean, who knows what my facial expressions would really be, but I can change my mind and grab the stake and drive it into his heart. But I do believe I will just go, that's enough. You've had your fill. Yeah, it's an easy roll to pass. As soon as I said easy roll to pass, I regretted saying that, because look how close he came. I gotta learn to not say these things, is what I've got to learn.
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
Happy, Astarion. So he feels strong and happy, and to be quite honest, I'm not sure what I feel. Well, I guess I could stay positive and say I'm looking forward to seeing you fight, but I could also say, that just felt wrong, having a vampire on my neck. I wish it had allowed me to ask, well, does that mean I'm going to become a vampire? But I do kind of know some of the story here, so Let's just go. I'm glad you're strong again. I look forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing.
Yes, that's
now,
true.
If you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You
All right.
watch as he stalks off, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Okay, now it's back to sleep. I don't know how I fell back to sleep after that, but apparently I did. All right, so we are back, we are rested, and I have a new icon. I am a little bloodless, so I'm feeling a bit woozy. We have -1 to my attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. So we may have to deal with that. I am going to go and talk to Mr. Exclamation Point over here, and let's make sure we're on the same page as far as what that was all about.
What's up for discussion?
Good morning. How do you feel?
Well, I am fine, but I'm definitely woozy from my blood loss. We've seen the icon. Or I could say, yeah. Well, it's probably more my neck hurts. How do you think I feel? But I'll just be my polite self.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Aha. That's why we don't have to worry about becoming a vampire. How cool. So is that how you could stand in the sun because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light.
Aha.
I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
He's such a flirt. Captain Timo, good to see you. I just noticed your comment. Well, yeah, depending on... Yeah, the appellant is no stranger to blood loss, I guess you could say. So what's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite? Is that why you're able to not be a normal vampire?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
They're turning up now.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
I love that.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
Yes, I love when Gale pops in there and just, I taste absolutely awful. So, anyway, enough. We need him, like it or not. And, well, actually, I'll say after our conversation I do somewhat trust him at the moment. We'll put it that way. I don't really think he's looking to hurt us. The illithid thing in our heads, I think, tempers what he could be. And so I'm going to say I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay, so everybody knows now. So yeah, there's definitely conflicts in the party, given what we're looking at and working with. Now we're going back in the cathedral. I kind of like the idea, and we're going to have to look at our spells and who I need to bring along at this point. I mean, if we're going into the temple, I think we're going to have lots of potential treasures to find, so Astarion would be helpful to have along. Shadowheart, if we look at her abilities and she has some stuff against, say, undead things you could find in an old temple kind of thing, if she has some of those kinds of spells, she could be handy on this one. Will's always handy with spells, but let's kind of see what have we chosen here. Like I have the ability, and I've Wrathful Smite, possibly frightening. So I'm trying to think of preparing ourselves for the fight we're going to be coming up against, and some of my spells somewhere in here I think have better, protection from good and evil. So this is probably a good one for us to pick up right now, but I have to take away a couple if I want that to happen. So maybe we don't bless and we take that instead, or would I rather keep bless? Well, we'll keep the Thunderous Smite right now. I kind of like having that available. It can be used, it says action, bonus action. Yeah, we're just going to keep that in our back pocket and do it that way. Now, as far as Shadowheart, doesn't she have the undead thing too? I wonder, is it going to be worth our while to have putting Bane on them? I think I'm going to stock up on that. Now we have Command also, make them flee, drop weapons. The Silence spell, I'm going to keep this also. Yeah, I'm going to keep our current mix of spells. But the one thing I think I want to do is I think I can do this. I wonder if this will help. The Lesser Restoration will help against this thing I have going on right now. I wonder. It'll mean using a spell, won't it, though? But I think maybe I can have her cast something on me so I don't have to deal with all my problems. So you think Bless is better? Yeah, so maybe I do want somebody with Bless. It just never seems good for me to have it. I think I want to give Bless over here, but what do I want to give up on it? Silence can be good if we're going to run into spellcasters. The Guiding Bolt is kind of my nuts and bolts, so I guess I'm going to give up Command temporarily. And we haven't been able to really use Bless properly to really help our rolls. And the way I roll sometimes, that might not be a bad thing for us to do. So what I might just do is set down Will. The hard call, because he has Speak with Animals. Well, we don't have a lot of animals right at the moment. And I don't think there's going to be a lot of animals. So I think I'm going to sit down Will and bring Will and bring Astarion going into the things here. So let's get over to Will. I can find him. He's right over here. We're going to tell him, hey, take a break, my man.
Well met.
So Restoration I can just use, and it doesn't use up my spell slot. Is that the way that, or is that like a whatever the word I'm trying to think, convocation? Well, we're going to have him wait.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
And we will use you as soon as we need you.
Just when things were warming up.
Okay, then I'm going to go over to Astarion. Join him to the party.
Yes?
I mean, we got to get your benefits now that you're have drunk the blood of myself. Quite good blood, if you want my opinion.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Okay, so we have we haven't leveled up Astarion, so let's just do that. All right, so we gained a cantrip from him now. Friends, Blade Ward. Oh, we could pick 2 cantrips. True Strike can be nice for him personally. Is there something else we could add? He sees in the dark. Minor Illusion could be a good one for his style of a character. Bone Chill. Acid Splash. Blade Ward. Take only half the damage from bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and dancing lights. Yeah, Bless we use a lot, so I got to get better at using Bless. So I'm thinking I'm going to try. I'm gonna do these 2 for cantrips for him right now. We can always change our mind. It does. Sleep can come in handy. Although, because I want to see some people laughing, I'm going to take this one. We have a ring of color spray. Charm person, preventing them from attacking us or disguising. Well, we have the mask kind of to disguise ourselves. So I guess I'll go with sleep over charm person. Because you're not the one. Well, let's pick charm person. The way we've been rolling, I might need help. Yeah, well, we'll see. The nice thing about these spells is that they are interchangeable, and I don't know every spell and how it works in the game yet. So, yeah, it's probably not useful in a crypt. You're probably right there. Whoop, did I take sleep? Oh, yeah. No, I decided to go with the charm person. I just saw your comment, but I came close to picking sleep, but I decided not to. And then we got one more. And what I may just do... There's so many. And this can help get his damage up. This is only level 1 to 15 damage. This one is... But it's a 1d10. But then it's 2d6 for the cold. And it leaves an icy surface. Maybe a backup sure hit thing like magic missile. Well, let's see, shield. When you're about to be... Oh, this is the reaction shield. Yeah, actually, for a wimpy little guy like this, that might not be bad to have that reaction for when he gets discovered and is able to be shot at, maybe. So we'll go with that for now, and we'll give it a look. Yeah, I didn't see Longstrider yet. I think that comes a little bit later. We need another promotion or something. So yeah, if what you say is true, Captain Timo, I'll definitely switch out to True Strike, but we'll find out if we're able to use it or not. Let's go over near Shadowheart if we can find her and see if her thing helps me with my condition.
What am I to do?
You are going to try this and see if it helps me. And it does. And it does. So what I will do is just, like we said, let's get into her spell book. Now that I've used it, I probably won't need it again. Yeah, that's famous last words, right? And let's just put in a different level 2 spell that we might be able to use. Protection from poison. I don't know if we have a lot of poison yet. Well, we can put in another healing spell. That's humanoid enemies. Aid. Let's just do the spiritual weapon for the time being. And we'll move on from here. Whoops. And we'll move on from here. Alright, so we've done everything we need. I no longer have my negative rolls to my die rolls. You will notice, however, Astarion has the condition happy. So he gets +1 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. This is why, the main reason I decided to add him to our party right now, just so we can get the benefit of his happiness, potentially, on this mission. So let's leave camp and get back out there and start exploring. I didn't think that was one of my choices possible. We'll take a closer look when I get back in there. I think what we need to do now is, why don't I lead with Astarion in here? He has nice dark vision. I guess I do too. And we'll just kind of start seeing what we have. We found a book.
Into my pocket.
And I'm in the habit when I'm in darky, dungeony places in general, as I never know. You never quite know when a battle may take place. And I tend to just go around lighting. I don't like the dark myself, I guess. That's a holdover from me personally, not liking the dark. Oh, what'd we get? An ancient scroll. Let's read this ancient scroll. So, the sealing ritual. Our God cares not for petty ritual. There is only the sealing. And it is vital that we observe it with exacting reverence. On the day of the sealing, a mixture of bone and ash is consecrated. Upon the names of the dead, we spread the offering, imbuing the ink with the essence of death of our God. Oh, this is just, like, beautiful. But it's worth 14 gold, so we'll take it. And there's not much, doesn't look like much in this room. We got another open door before we move on and take a look what else this place has to offer. Now this is the room when we get in here. You can see the hole in the ceiling. This is where we drop down. In fact, there it is right there. That's what we drop down through the hole. And that's where we could have come in for battle, except they were all right out here also, kind of sort of ready for us. So that wouldn't have worked out also. So let's just kind of alt in here. Okay, we got a rustic chest over here. Let's check it out. Wow, we got a candle. And you know, I don't mind hanging on to an odd candle or two, because you know, you can kind of dip your weapons into the candles. Curse of the Vampire, we'll take books. They're worth good money. Well, especially, I just happen to have a main character in this one that has dark vision. I don't always. So I just like the person I'm leading around to have the dark vision, because you can see things better. And I do tend to light things up because it makes me feel safer somehow. Oh, we got a shabby wardrobe. Let's see if it has shabby clothes inside. Yeah, it does. But the clothes are worth 8 gold, 11 gold, shabby or not, I'm taking it. In fact, do we have anybody else who would like a hat? Yeah, the Book of the Vampire. Of course he picked it. He's the one that noticed it right away. That's why he ran over there. Let's see. Someone else needs a hat. Gale, you want a hat? Wait, it's Astarion who picked up the hat. So Gale, you want a hat? Everybody should have a hat. Oh, it didn't land where I wanted it to. There you go. That's not quite the right look, but hey, everybody's got a hat. Not everybody quite has an instrument, but half of us do. So yeah, we're starting to look like a traveling something kind of a party. And I guess we'll just kind of leave this room. There's not much Oh, I missed a chest over here. Oh, I guess I didn't. Alright, let's move on. Hey, Sectoid! Yeah, no big deal. Nothing too much has happened. We kind of recovered from last time, so we're just getting ourselves back in shape to start looking around in detail. And let's do that through this door. Okay, let's move in. And let's kind of get a look around this room. Yeah, let's not... In fact, let's... moving into some of these crypt rooms, it's sometimes not a bad idea to split up and have one at a time moving around, because you never know what kind of traps might be around. And if we don't get any skeletons... I can never remember what room may or may not have traps and this and that. This may not be one of them. But it's best to kind of get a feel for the place. In fact, light a few candles so the rest of us can look around a little easier. And kind of deal with it that way. Okay, so this doesn't look like it's going to be one of those dangerous rooms with traps all over the place. So we'll continue. Yes, shocker. Oh yeah, that is worth watching. And the camp scene is definitely worth watching. Just for the overnight shenanigans that went on in this camp scene. You learn a lot about some of our characters. Okay, so this seems safe. We'll join everybody back up. And we'll look through our piles of books. Because books, as we learn, are worth good money. 14 gold. Even if we don't read them, eventually if I have a slow point and I need to kill time, we can always read a book. How about that? We have the Unclaimed up here. What's that? Oh, I already picked it up apparently. Must have been on the other side of the room. Yeah, we're just picking up books, and I'm fine picking up books right now. Because we need gold. When we get to a vendor that has stuff to sell, we need to be able to have something to trade with him that has some value. And a book, and in fact there was 2 books there. Padded chair. And another book. Oh, and there's even books on the floor. Okay, now we're getting back to some stuff that looks interesting, and that is a chest. Anything good in this chest? Okay, the books were more valuable than those 3 pieces of gold that we just picked up. We got a dark corner of the room over here with another chest, so we'll go check that out. As a matter of fact, we found a lever over here.
What did that do?
It made creepy, ghostly noises, but nothing jumping out at us yet. So we'll hope it's nothing disastrous that we're going to walk into. And we just about cleaned out this room. We're just going to check the bookshelves over here and we'll move on. It doesn't seem to be the most interesting of rooms that we could have found or explored. Okay, we're finding gold. So in other words, we found some gold in here. It's not totally, you know, a waste to come in here. But beyond that, there's not a whole heck of a lot in here. Besides the books. Well, we found our fair share. So I guess I shouldn't complain. So this room I'm going to consider complete. Was there anything on this table that we missed? Oh, there was. There's some chapel records. Let's take a look. Maybe this will tell us about the chapel. So fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book, and beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are reported. Grobian Tipple, drowning. Evian Arkinson, internal rot. Devrin Stout, fever. This must be the god, you know, the gods they were worshipping or whatever. I don't know. But is it worth anything, this book? Yeah, 14 gold. Let's take it. Someone else can find value in it, perhaps. Yeah, the same books over and although there's a couple books that are the same title, but it's like the book each when I've read them on my own, each book is like different chapters. Oh, this door that was closed is now open. So how much you want to bet that lever we pulled opened this door? We never checked it beforehand, but you know, there's my best guess. We can now continue exploring some more in this place. Now we got somebody knew we were coming. They lit the candles for us. So this room wasn't completely dark, and I'm just alting to make sure there's nothing else I'm missing in here, and it doesn't seem so. So we're just going to move on through this little passageway, I guess we'll call it. And we're getting into a new area. The map has showed us a different area that we're into. It's called, yeah, Explore the Ruins. We are now in the dank crypt. And if the word crypt doesn't scare you, it scares me. Because you know the things you can find in a crypt.
I like
in
it.
Any.
Homely.
Yeah, in any proper horror movie, you know what a crypt holds. So let's keep our eyes open. And now an opulent chest we must open. It's not just a chest, but we found 3 scrolls. So I guess I could survive a crypt that we're in and just hand out anybody who doesn't have protection from good and evil, hand them a scroll so they can at least maybe use it. How about that? Here I was so worried about getting that on my spellcasters, whereas I can just spread it around, make sure everybody has it available, because, you know, we are, after all, in a crypt. So I think these 2 have it. Well, let's just double check and make sure. I think I picked it for myself and Shadowheart. So yeah, we'll just keep them on the way we have them for everybody else. So that was a nice find. You're going into a crypt. The odds of finding an undead. Oh, that was a take the whole thing. I thought we were going to look into it. Another opulent chest, this time with opulent chest kind of stuff, with a chalice and a plate. And we want to be careful moving around these rooms. We have heavy oak doors here. We have nothing there. And we have heavy oak doors here. So let me know. So I came in the room this way. So do you think we should go through the doors on the left first or the door on the right first? I'll let you guys comment while I'm looking around. And let me know which way you want me to go, left or right. I think the scrolls are considered consumables, the way I understand them. Anybody can correct me if I'm wrong on this one, because I most assuredly could be wrong, not having played the game far enough, but that's my understanding at least. If you have a scroll, you can use it, but let me know if I'm wrong on that assumption. Yeah, well, yeah, I know, but I say that all the time. So I figured I would give some of you right-handers out there a chance to override me and pick the right path, as opposed to the left path. And it looks like we've pretty much cleaned out the room. So if anybody else has an opinion out there, so far we're going left, and I will pause a brief moment to give everybody else a chance to type in left or right if it matters to you. But right now, we're heading left based on the one vote we have. So if you want us to go right instead, you better hurry up and type it in, because otherwise we're going left here in about 15 seconds at least. Oh, you're a lefty too? Oh, I didn't know that, Nightmare. How come? It's either I have a bad memory. I don't remember you telling me that before, but that's cool. Okay, we're going left. Nobody else chimed in. Too bad. The lefties are the quick ones. The lefties know what's going on. Oh, this one's locked. So, Astarian, you're a good lock picker. Let's see if we can open this door. Let's come over here. Let's try your lock picking skills. And as you can see, he does have lock-picking skills. Unlike the rest of us, even his being happy makes it easier for him to do a lockpick. So right now it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, and if we add the bonus, the only way we can fail is if we roll a 1. And we did not. I'm starting to feel confident that maybe we won't roll a 1 today. Can we go through an episode without rolling a 1, do you think? All right, so let's see what's on the other side of this heavy door. Aha, a very interesting room. Let's enter the very interesting room. We've got a statue over here. In fact, I see a skeleton straight ahead, laying on the ground, an entombed scribe. Let's see what else we see. Well, pressing the Alt key shows me what I already saw. So let's move forward and inspect this individual.
Scribes with swords? So much for the quill being mightier.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Well, let's take what we can find off these guys. While we're here, we'll check out the base. While we're here, we'll add some light. And in fact, there's another body over here.
Certainly.
Certainly. And we got a blade here. I see a chest over in the corner. We picked up a nice silver necklace. Always welcome. Another candelabra to light and brighten up the room a little bit. In fact, I'm going to brighten up this corner a little bit with these candles. It's a creepy room with skeletons laying around. Skeletons with weapons. Oh, in fact, I even got these braziers up top. I'll tell you what. Let's just do this. Can I dip? Let's get our sword. No, let's not do this yet. I just want to make sure you're holding it. And then let's see if we can dip.
They'll feel this.
And let's see if we can shoot up here. Oh, if I do this, let's see if we can shoot up here. Yeah, we got some more light in the room. All these cool things that we can do. In fact, we got another one over here. Are you still on fire? No, you're not. We'd have to dip again. Oh well. Let's go into the bright area, check out over here. Yeah, skeletons with a health bar. you know, where's that trapper button? You know, that we're gonna step on that's gonna piss them off, or what crypt are we gonna accidentally open? You know, you name it. No alt. Okay, so there is stuff out here. An interesting letter. Let's go check where the letter leads to. I'd rather call them braziers. I don't care. Braziers. I'd rather call them braziers. Light them on fire. Oh, we got a dagger root up here. So we're back out. So we're going to go back down because we have not finished exploring down here. But let's just see if there's any other cool things down here. In fact, this is where we... In fact, I see another root up here. Sorry, guys. Well, because I don't know when I'll come back here. I'm here now. Let's just grab what we can get. Yeah, there's the balsam. And we have a survival check up here. And we all failed to find the survival check. So somewhere in this area, I would imagine there's something to shovel up, but we all couldn't find it. So let's go back down. And get back into the dungeon. It's too bright out here. I had just started... One slip. We're gonna light the hanging candles. I'll just avoid the word. There's two. I just can't not say braziers for them. Oh, look, a skeleton. Oh, what? That's probably one of the most productive skeletons we've checked in a while. We got something other than a bone. Yeah, can we open the hatch? Yeah, let's open the hatch and go back down. And then continue searching in this creepy room with dead skeletons. And we know what dead skeleton... As you pointed out, and I hadn't even paid attention to that. Yeah, dead skeletons that show... Well, they show dead, but they also show that they could have 13 hit points. If something were to animate them. This is a dungeon game, after all. So, you know, if they're going to get animated, I'm going to go around to all the skeletons laying on the ground, and I'm going to loot whatever I can from them. So some of them were carrying weapons, and at least maybe that means they can't use that weapon against me. And we'll hope that's the case. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. Let's light that back up again. Oh, we got another one over here. Kind of cockeyed, but we'll take a look. Anything in this corner worth looking at? Ah, religion check.
Scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
Oh, is that... We'll have to look over here. That may be where we are. Temple of the Scribe of the Dead. In fact, let's read the plaque, see if that's indeed what we noticed.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Alright, so it's not a common, noble language. We got granite benches. Do we have any more bodies floating around? Oh, here's one. Yeah, I would like to take a scimitar away from a skeleton. You betcha. That's one less weapon he'll have to use against us, I hope. Now, can we light up this side of the room anywhere? Do you see any candelabras over here? Yeah, but I have no flame with me. Well, I have a candle I could use. In fact, I could light a candle here. You notice all these tombs are open? Let's dip our weapon over here. And I see some more hanging candles, Mike. Is that better for you? Yeah, inscription. And that is the British spelling, wouldn't it be, of inscription? Because in the US, I think we just use an I instead of the Y. Is the fire gone on your thing? Oh, yeah. Because I put the weapon away, I think. Let's dip it over here. I want some extra light into the room. And let's see if it stays lit, because, yeah, I saw another one over here. It's not lit anymore. So I guess I only get one fire shot at a time. Now, is this a cantrip? No. Oh, it is a cantrip, so I can just use this. It's a lot quicker than dipping my arrow. Whatever was I thinking when I have somebody with this cantrip around that doesn't use up a spell slot? Yeah, light this place up, Astarion. Light this place up. The quick way to do it. Okay, so I don't see anything just laying. Oh, I missed the guy right at my feet. I missed one of the skeletons. And this one comes with a heavy key, so I think that's worth picking up because heavy keys, maybe we'll find a use for it. And let's move on. I see a gilded chest over here, and that's what I want to check out next. The gilded chest has a nice ruby ring. We'll take it. No ruby slippers, so we can't go back home with these. Let's see. I think we've pretty well scoured for dead skeleton bodies. And if I did notice, I notice. Oh, look, a button. You know, I like pressing shiny buttons. Is there a way to light up this corner at all? Absolutely not. Let's check the vase and then I'll try the button.
Something over there.
Yeah, as if I couldn't see the button lit up already from a great distance. It made sure I saw the button. So, let's press the button. It may open this door in front of us. In fact, the door doesn't have anything on it like a door. So we're going to press the button. Good look on his face. Oh, and look what's happening. No foreshadowing involved on this one. We didn't know this was going to happen, did we? All you had to do was see the bodies and you could kind of predict what might have happened here. So we all get first move. We got some good rolls here to move first. Can be to our advantage. I think that's the first time I've ever got first move on this one. So, let's take a look. And then, yeah, I'm not going to be doing any vampire bites on skeletons. I don't think we're going to get any blood from them. So, that's out of the question. Let's see if we can just get a hiding shot on someone to open the battle with you, Astarion. Let's get a sense of... we don't get a sense of... I guess the question is, maybe I'm not going to be close enough. Yeah, path interrupted. I'm not going to have the ability to make this shot happen because we're too far away. What I might be able to do, 18 meters, I might be able to get a firebolt off, and that may be about all I'll be able to do. Now, protection against good and evil. What does it say? Protect an ally against the attacks and powers of the undead. Well, they aren't close enough to us yet. Yeah, we stole all their weapons, so it'll be interesting to see what they fight with, right? In fact, let's examine the guy. And it doesn't show that he has a weapon. So I would assume he'll be fighting with his bones. Dem bones, dem bones. This entombed warrior no longer has his, I think it was a scimitar. So bludgeoning. Now here's where I wish we had. Do we have a bludgeoning weapon in our repertoire? So I do have a bludgeoning weapon, and Shadowheart is hers considered bludgeoning? A Morning Star, does it say bludgeoning weapon somewhere? No, it says piercing damage. So that's not a bludgeoning weapon either. The little spikies are considered piercing.
Creator.
Down here is a quarterstaff, which is a bludgeoning weapon. But I probably want him doing spells instead. So we have 2 bludgeoning weapons, which are good against skeletons. So there's that. Yeah, well, we're gonna see if I can get Astarion to move forward and then try to hide. But usually, if you check it first, it kind of is hinting that you might not be able to. So let's just do our regular move. I could even. No, the dash is what I could try if worse comes to worse. I move and I'm not close enough. But I think by jumping, I don't stay hidden. That's part of the problem with the jumping.
Be quick.
And let's just see if I can reach the guy now, or if I'm considered having advantage now. And I don't have advantage, so it's not. It's just going to be a regular arrow that I'm shooting on this one. But hey, I'll shoot at a distance, and we're happy. 60% is still 60%. He has 41 hit points, so he is a warrior. Remember, the others only showed 13. Oh yeah, look at this. Entombed Scribe is 13. That one's 13. That one's 13. So this guy approaching us. And that one's 13. So this guy is the big, bulky. He's got the big bones. You know, he's got all thigh bones or something. I don't know which ones are all the biggest bones, but he's got them, whatever they are. And we hit. So he's now down to the 30s. And do we have any actions that would be helpful here? We could try hiding, even though I'm semi-standing in the open. But what the heck? Let's try.
Just like old times.
And we were successful. So very good. So we also can see the lines of sight that they have. So he was able to... Good job, Astarion. He was able, probably because he's happy, he did an extra good job of hiding. I think let's move Gale forward.
I speak, they burn.
I like the idea of kind of getting you maybe over here to where you might have a line with your magic missile. Seems like it might be good right now, just to where the other ones look like they'll be easy to kill once we focus on them. So I really think I'm just going to try and get you over here, kind of keep you farther away than Astarion.
With haste.
And just do the max damage you can. And I guess I could have also used it as a level 2 spell to get one more bit of damage, but we already got him down to close to half. And do you have anything good to do here? No. So we'll just end your turn. We'll end Astarion's turn. And you, Shadowheart.
What's the plan?
Yeah, this blessing in this instance could have helped because, and it's going to be wasted a little bit because I waited so long. Well, it lasts 10 turns as long as she holds concentration. So let's do that, and we'll bless there. We'll bless there, and we will bless Shadowheart. And Shadowheart can move forward for not much else. So let's kind of move Shadowheart forward and maybe jump her up here to get ready against the guy on the side, because she can still jump.
Got to press on.
And we'll try spreading out a little bit against these skeletons. Oh, I can't jump? Okay, so I thought I'd be able to jump after that movement, but I don't. So we really don't have anything else to do. And I don't know dipping... Okay, what I can do, this is a bonus action. Summon a floating spectral weapon. There we go. Let's do that with our bonus action. And we want a bludgeoning weapon. Do we have a bludgeoning weapon? It looks like this is our most bludgeoning weapon here, right here. So let's choose it. And where do we get to place it? Oh, it just... I don't know where we place it. Let's just do it. Okay, so we have a bludgeoning weapon that can now be used. And let's see how far this bludgeoning weapon can move. I have not used this spell a lot. I can't tell you enough. Okay, so it does... Oh, wait. Let's go to the bludgeoning weapon. And can it reach? Absolutely not. And does it have, like, health? What does it take for it to be taken out? Let's move it forward. We'll see if it'll be able to help us or if he's just going to take it out. Oh, we could have flown it to get farther. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're able... Yeah, not enough movement. So maybe I fly over here so that maybe this weapon, if he moves away, is that such a thing that this weapon has? I guess we'll find out. Will this weapon be able to react to this skeleton? Not enough resources, movement speed? Well, it says we can do this on a quick action. It's not... Also, we can't. So I moved it to its max. I didn't get... I saw the fly a little too late, so we'll just end our turn for that thing. And then we got me! And then there was me. Oh, and Shadowheart's done. I don't like the fact that she's grouped together. I was hoping we could spread out a little more.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
And I think what I'll try doing... Because that's not my main weapon anyway. I think I want to move... I'm just going to dash. Let's see if I can dash next to him.
Can't slow down.
Not quite. But hopefully that'll keep Astarion hidden. And we'll be able to use a good hit from him. Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, Naz, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Were you talking earlier and I just saw you? Or hopefully I didn't miss you, but good to have it. Yeah, the spiritual weapon looks fun, at least early game. It's got some good potential. And let's see, do I have anything else I can do here? Yeah, Divine Sense. I like the idea of this. Gain advantage on attack rolls against the undead, and I think they qualify as undead. So I think it's time to choose that so we can use it coming up. Well, I'm glad you just popped in. It's good to see you. Now let's see what these skeletons do. Oh, okay, so they're blinding us. That little dash. I love that little sound of like me holding a pair of dice. Their bones sound like some dice rolling as they run around, in case you can't hear that. And he's finished his dash at last. Took a moment. Well, I don't know what he threw at us, but he was able to do some damage on us. What'd he do? Another fog cloud. So everybody that's standing back in the rear is in a little fog, and he's seen us, so we're not hidden anymore. I think I'm going to try to block this rate of frost. And we did. Now you see why I picked that one up. It's kind of cool when that works in our favor. Oh, is that what he did? He threw a stone, or did he pick one of his bones off his body and throw that? That's kind of what I want to think that he did. Let's go to this spiritual weapon and see if that guy over there... He looks like he's in spiritual weapon range. And we're going to see if we can go whack... I was going to say whack-a-mole, but he's a whack-a-skeleton. And his concentration is broken. That's really good. That takes away some of the fog. Problem is, there's 2 bursts of fog, and I'm not sure who else put the fog out. Oh, it's this guy. So if we can hit this guy and break his concentration, then we might have a chance to get rid of the fog completely. And so I think this thing is... We'll just end the turn right there.
There's blood in the air.
And so, Asterion, I don't think you're blinded or anything. Yeah, you're not. So let's see if you have the ability to break this guy's concentration. Wouldn't that be nice? Can we get a sneaky shot on him? And we don't have advantage against him, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to use a regular... Oh, but that's pretty dang good. Let's do it. And he saved. He made the saving throw. What can I say? Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I almost feel like I want to go back into the fog, but that makes it difficult to battle outside of the fog. So, where do I want to take Astarion? Let's come back to that thought.
Well,
so I took a little bit of hurt from that stone. And I think I want to bludgeon this guy a little bit. Concussive. What's my base damage? 4 to 11. And I don't know if these guys can be dazed, per se. Yeah. But we'll find out. It does the same damage as my base hit. 88% advantage. Let's hurt him bad. And let's Divine Smite him too. You know, it was divine. He only took 8. Oh, he took a lot. He was like at 26 down to 8. That's huge. That's huge. I could do a Shield of Faith, except I'll have to be rolling for concentration. But since we're going to be hit, why the heck not? Yeah. All right. So Astarion, I'm thinking we should make some moves to split our party up a little bit. Now, can you jump also? You could get all the way out to there. So let's split us up. So if they're gonna cast fog or that kind of stuff, let's make sure they can only do it to one of us at a time, I guess. Even though I'd like to keep him hidden. Against these guys, there's not a lot of good hiding nooks and crannies around here, so we'll just get aggressive with him.
Can't afford to let up.
Now, here, it would be nice to get some of us out of the fog. Not that I want to move... Oh, this is Shadowheart that we're moving first. So I'm going to try taking Shadowheart out of the fog.
Onward.
And she's no longer blinded. And I want to see what we can do against this guy to hopefully either kill him. Yeah, if we hit him, he's probably going to die now. So, well, not if I roll a 1. So, let's, what do we want to do? 2 to 9, 1 to 10. This technically with... Oh, it's 1 die, but a +1 that gets added to it. So this actually has better chance for damage overall than that. This feels like overkill. So I'm gonna try the good old crossbow. Yeah, it's 75%. Let's do it. Would have been higher, but he has high ground to us. And this one did. We broke his concentration. And that's what I was hoping. So now Gale doesn't necessarily have to move too much. And let's just move you straight back to try and keep some distance. Yeah, we're probably jumbled up a little too much. Now Gale, let's take a look at you. Let's end her turn.
Never Never a dull moment.
Oh, my turn's done.
Unleash me.
Okay, Gale, this is where I'm just saying, let's just... We can hit one here. We can hit one here. Oh, he's too freaking far. So let's cancel this. I will move you forward, and we'll risk an area of effect kind of a thing. Now this guy's not dead, so I think what I'm going to just do, I don't know, I should be close enough if I move like here and take these three out, if I get the right kind of a roll.
Don't get too close.
And once again, I'm grouping them up, I know. So we can send one of them here. We can send one of them here. And we can send one of them here.
Torment!
Did we get any of them to drop? One. The scribe. I don't think the one over here dropped. No, but our weapon hopefully will keep him distracted and busy. And yeah, there's nothing else we can do. Okay, we're blinded again. If all they can do is blind us, and he missed, good. And he's not being distracted by the weapon. Okay, a lot of misses. I guess our blesses. And now Astarion is also blinded. We got a lot of fog out there. So that's something we're just going to have to work around. Let's take our one non-blinded weapon up here, the spiritual weapon. And see if he can finish the job. Not enough movement. That means he runs faster than you. Can flying get you there? Let's fly you right here. Now can you hit? Please. He's not down yet. We're just getting... Ah! 1 hit point! Okay. Well, I think Astarion can move out of the fog and finish him off. So let's have him do that.
Let's have some fun.
We'll just let him use his blade.
This will do nicely.
He's no longer blinded. And we don't need to do anything tricky, fancy here. Let's just finish him off. And let's just make sure I have the right guy highlighted. I don't want to hit the spiritual weapon. Yeah, I don't want to hit the spiritual weapon. There we go. And we dropped him. We do not need the sneak attack. Alright, so we're finally getting him to drop. Now myself, in fact, Astarion, let's move you far forward as we can this way. End your turn.
To focus.
And I want to get over to me. Oh, here, I'm so used to tabbing between characters.
I wonder if this is worth the
And
cost.
I am not blinded, am I? Oh, I feel threatened because he's standing there, but he's the one that's going to feel more threatened after this. Oh, it's only 65, so he has an advantage on me because I'm threatened. That's lowering my hit chance, but let's see if we can do it. Ah! Do I have a follow-up hit of any kind? No. Oh, we'll need a little help. Fortunately, we have Shadowheart nearby that might be able to help us.
Let's
Let's
finish
see.
this.
Yeah, I know. People close together, especially when they're casting spells, it's a big deal. But fortunately, the spells they're casting are pretty much blind me, which I can move out of, so they are not the scariest of spells, necessarily. So we're going to see if Shadowheart can come out here.
On my way.
And, let's at least, let's look at some other things we might be able to do. Well, he's almost dead. I feel like we want to kill him. I could turn the undead. That'll get rid of him, right? Yeah, our hit this way is only 55%. We did damage, but we didn't take him down. He's down to 3. Do you have any follow-up hit? No, other than a push, which I guess we could try. But it does not seem that, you know, he doesn't have any kind of extra attack that's going to help with.
Death is but a word away.
Where can I move Gale? You know, someone else is going to blind our group that's right here now, but let's get Gale out of the blindness and see if he can just finish this guy off at 3 hit points. Target is too close for that spell. No, he's not too close for this one. We took him down. So Gale, keep moving. And we're, you know, if this guy is a spellcaster like he's been showing us, he's going to blind the 3 of us coming up, is probably what's going to happen, but oh well. Oh, he's going to silence us. Well, you know, so we can't do any spells. Ooh, a Ray of Frost. So there's still 2 more out there that we have to deal with. Let's take our magic weapon and get it flying to the best of its ability. The one thing about this weapon, it doesn't have the greatest mobility. It's better when folks are a little closer and nearby. Now we got a Ray of Frost, which is that could mean, is there ice underneath us? Oh wait, I can't tell. Let's end this turn.
Let's spill some blood.
Oh, it's just reduced movement because of the frost, is what it is. Well, we're going to move as far as we can. It's into the light.
On the way.
So there's no hiding going to be going on here. But it does allow us to take a shot and do some damage. And his concentration throw was saved. Minor damage. We don't need to do anything else. We can't get close enough for a flourish. We'll just end our turn. Unless he's really good at hiding.
The subtle approach.
No, not this time.
Need to stay focused.
Okay, so we are all silenced. So we need to advance on this guy is what we need to do. That's all we can do, pretty much.
On the move.
Because, okay, we're no longer silenced there now, though. That's the good news. Oh, that's a good chance to hit. There we go. And then there was one.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Okay, we're no longer silenced. I think, what? Well, heck. If you can't reach them, do this. Oh, it's saying I don't have enough movement. Why? Can't I move a different way and see the guy? Apparently not. So let's not do this. And let's just move closer. I'm wondering. Let's just dash closer.
Light on my feet.
He's just behind those thingamaboobers, so we can't quite reach him. But we'll see if we can get around him this way so he runs towards us or something. don't have any good follow-up here, so we'll just end our turn.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Yeah, so I'm missing the plus sign on the left of the turn button. So there's stuff. Okay, I'll keep my eyes open on the end turn. It's at the end turn. Yeah, the end turn button. I got to look for the plus sign. Oh, is it? It comes in down here. Is that where it comes in? Okay, I'll learn that a little better. And what's this guy's hit points? He's down to 9. I can use my final spell if I so desire. Can we get a shot just for an arrow?
Their worst nightmare.
And we broke his concentration. A little bit too late, but what the heck. Let's keep moving a little closer. And... no, we're not going to flee combat. So we got some more silence going out. See, the spells are not the worst or the most dangerous to us in our situation right here. That thing won't reach. Let's see if we can reach. It's going to be real close. Ah, we followed up with our offhand weapon. How about that?
Dusty old trinkets.
Relics are wasted on.
Oh, under the lock
we
symbol?
can make much better use of them.
This plus, I know it shows more that we have available. Is that the plus you were talking about? So if we don't see everything on the thing, I can increase this to have more available to us. I see that's what you're saying. Yeah, that I've enlarged before on various
I wonder what the next move is.
various individuals.
Quite ready for you.
Let's just see everything that we have available. Okay, and so since some of us are getting loaded up, we'll take advantage of that so we can see everything available to us. And let's go check. Now that we've just killed these guys again, do they still do they gain more stuff? Let's go find out.
I'll just help myself.
Well, they have more gold, so let's get what we can off these guys yet again. I see what you're saying, Naz. I was thinking there was some indicator over here saying, "Oh yeah, you could have had another action." But I totally see what you're saying, and yeah, I know that, but I failed to do that because I talk too much. I really do think sometimes just the fact that I'm talking doesn't makes me not think of everything. I'm thinking too much about what I need to say or something. I don't know. Okay. Let's get back to this door that we opened, because we got a secret chamber over here now that we've looted these guys.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, I think, and I have in the game's settings not to have everything automatically get added to my bars, because they can get so cluttered so fast. But I have, obviously, scrolls that get added, potions that get added, useful things that get added down here.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Yeah, well, at least we have one sarcophagus that we get to open in this place. Okay, that we don't get to open, but that hand does.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me.
Yes, we do.
Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken.
Via a vampire?
Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Well, Astarion, you are my spokesperson, so I'm going to make you answer as I would answer, not how you might answer. So quite the question, what's the reason for it? So he has spoken. What are you talking about? A little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you? Yeah, okay, I'll let him answer that part. So, because I feel like Astarion would. It's not like these choices are... Since it is Astarion, let's have him answer this way.
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yeah, it is a D&D thing. At least we get to open a sarcophagus. You never know, opening sarcophagi, or is there such a thing, plural that way? You never know. Sarcophagus, it's like there's something interesting inside them. There's great loot inside them. They trigger traps. Good old D&D stuff that they do. Wilt thou answer my question? Sure. Ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Okay. No one life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. That depends on a person's deeds. Life's only value is as a currency. Doesn't matter to me otherwise. And, this sounds like more the answer that my character would give. Each life is of infinite value and merits, sacrificing everything for, well, except for the evil enemy type.
And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied.
Very well.
We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Farewell. So we have found Withers. Bye, Withers. Let's take a look at our journal. There's been a lot of pop-ups for our journal recently, and let's just see. So a personal quest, embrace your potential. We use the power of our parasite to exert an influence beyond ourselves. Yeah, I did that when I was looking into Astarion's mind now, didn't I? So we should explore these powers. That's one personal quest. The Pale Elf, yeah, we know he's a vampire. And we completed exploring the ruins, although, let's face it, we haven't gone into every room yet, so I do not feel that we have quite finished our exploration. But apparently we found the big find within the ruins here, and we can feel satisfied about that. Yeah, he just. Oh, in fact, he didn't like his last exit. He had to exit yet again. Did you see that? He was like, "Oh no, let me do that again. I didn't exit quite right." Oh, these actor types. Jeez. Is there any? What else? It still shows. Okay, so we got a soul coin. You know, I can't tell you how many times. Because this is early level stuff that when I was trying different characters, that I forgot to come back and open the dang sarcophagus. And so we got a scroll of charm person, we got some gold, and a soul coin.
An iron coin. I prefer gold. I'll take it.
Well, you just don't know the value of that coin yet, I guess. Right, Astarion? What do we find here? The Oh, this! I love having this. I love having this. And I'm going to put it on so I don't forget. So we can now speak to the dead. And I will be the one that gets to wear it for now. What else do we find? Oh, Alchemist Fire. Okay. Although these skeletons in here don't count as the dead that we need to speak to. Yeah, oh, he's still out there walking around. Nope, didn't like my exit. I gotta do it a third time. I need to do it a third time.
Hello, chum.
Yep, are you lost, Withers?
We have nothing more to discuss.
Okay.
Continue on thy way, as if I were not here.
I have never noticed him
must
just...
attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
I've never had him kind of wander around and kind of hang out. So... Yeah, you seem very certain of that. How?
The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
Okay. Now, is he going to do his exit again?
Bone dust. Still comforting after all this time.
I guess we'll do the leaving. We got another door up here that we can look at that we have not investigated over here.
How about this?
What do we have in here? A bunch of open sarcophagi. Okay, there's one we get to open. And we have a heavy chest over here. Let's light a candle just in case. And we got a book over here to take a look at. More candles. So let's open this thing. Oh, another soul coin. Onyx ring and a bone. Can't have enough bones, I guess. He does just wander around like that. I've never noticed. I've always... Oh, in fact, he's following us. I've never noticed him follow me before. Maybe he's just... I don't know. And where there was something over here. Where was it? Where was that? Oh, there's the book.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
That line makes me think of that one video I posted. or someone changes the word on that in their little thing. Let's see. So we can smash the lock open, but he's not very strong. I guess if he has one strength, we'll look for an arcane rune to sabotage, and I can have somebody else give it a shot if it doesn't work out for him. Oh, we got to hit a 15. Good luck. Ah, missed it by 1. I'm not going to use an inspiration on this. I can have somebody else try it.
The tome does not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding.
Let's leave it. And let's try somebody else. Like, who would be the best of all of us? You would have the arcane ability to try and open it, Gale. So let's see if you have better luck with your
book
choices.
is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Yeah. So let's see. Your arcana. Yeah, you got a +5 on this one. We also have wizard and intelligence to open it with a spell. So that if it's 15, so we already know we have to roll above a 15. So let's do this. We'll have a +5. Then we'll have some more pluses, and maybe we'll have a better shot. Yeah, there we go.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names.
Excuse me. I have a notice that our stream that YouTube is giving me an error message. Has anybody been losing? I didn't notice it down on my phone, but let me know if anybody lost some frames or whatever. And we'll take, we have a religion knowledge, so let's take a look at the book a little more closely. We got a +3 on that try. And it's not as difficult to roll. Maybe we can do it. Yes, we did. All right.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last 3 names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Ah, so we gained a new inspiration. That's good, because I think we were down to just 1, and we gained some XP by figuring that out. How cool. So 2 inspirations. So we should be up to 3, I think. Okay, it wasn't too bad, because it's still showing me the error message, so it hasn't corrected itself. So let me know if it continues to be annoyingly bad. Oh, it just went away. So hopefully that means we're back to normal. That's the first time I've seen that all stream, so it always annoys me. And I never did touch this heavy chest. It's worth some gold. So y'all had a little bit of stutter, but not too bad. So if it continues too much, let me know, because
may it please,
yeah,
Mistress.
I'd like to know. Connections are always the fickle thing to worry about. Now let's look at this map. Is there any? We've been out there. We've been in here. Let's go back up here. Oh, we got that other direction, that other door on the other side to check out. So let's do that.
As you wish.
Now, why don't we have
someone there?
a starry... Whoa! I didn't mean to press on the
Very
freaking
well,
door.
then.
Open it back up.
On my way.
Okay, we checked all this stuff. This is the room... Oh, so this is the door we haven't been through yet. So this is the right door. So let's see if this is the correct door. And hey, this guy, I didn't notice you in here before. Sorry if you said something before and I missed it, but welcome. Okay, let's take a look in this room. But like before, when I went into that... Oh, see, we got perception checks all over the freaking place again. So, like before, I'm going to split up in this room because... I'm going to try lighting it up a little bit before we go too much further. Maybe that'll help us see some things. And so we've missed our perception checks already. So let's continue forward and see what we... Come on, your perception's got to be better than this. I'm going to have to send somebody else through here to see if their perception...
Be careful.
And it's successful.
There are
Okay.
traps about.
This sarcophagus has a trap.
Be careful.
Okay, we got a
There are
trap
traps
over here.
about.
Let's disarm this thing. Ah! Thankfully, he's good at his job. What else can I say? Before we touch anything else, I want to go move around this place, kind of carefully, gingerly. Okay, and we see 2 more traps. And we had, what, one over here too? Yeah, let's disarm this. That was a long way to walk. Okay, we see another one. So there's a ton of traps in here. Don't step on the trap you failed your perception.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yeah, but since we're finding traps, the only reason yeah, we'll send Shadowheart in to pick up any others, but as far as disarming the traps, oh man, you can't beat this guy. Yeah, and I should be outputting even more videos than I am. The live streams, I'm falling behind on the standard videos, so sorry, Tom, but you know, I do like to play games. So now, we've only checked one side of the room. Have you noticed? Have you noticed? And is there anything to light up over here so I can see better? No. In fact, let's walk back this way, because we had some failed. So that's what I'll do. I'll bring Shadowheart over it now.
I'm ready.
See if she can detect some traps. There was something over here. And her perception failed over here too. So let's have myself go over there.
No one back home will ever believe this.
No. We're not doing so well on the old perception. I know I don't want to talk to you.
If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to talk to you. Nothing personal. Let's get Gale.
At the ready.
Can you notice anything the rest of us did not?
Aye.
Oh, we found something. Oh, there's another one over here. How much you want to bet there's probably one here that we just cannot see? So, Astarion, now it's your turn. Get to work. And we're close enough to give you guidance now, so we will, just because. Yeah, he couldn't get guidance before because we were all too far away. But since we're disarming so many traps now, I'm starting to feel a little safer. The problem is, we haven't looked at anything on this side of the room. Astarion, so you start looking over here. How much you want to bet there's one there?
Oh dear.
Okay, we see one
Someone's
there.
left a trap out.
Or maybe there was one. No, there's not one here because there's rubble, so we probably missed one here. Oh, cast guidance onto him? Well, he has this guidance here. Does that not count for perception or something? Is that the guidance you're talking about? Help me out if I'm being thick-headed. Yeah, okay, so he has guidance as he looks around. So he already had it for when I cast it on the disarm. It's a short-term thing, so I got to make sure I recast it. There's something nasty under this tomb. And maybe there's something over here, so now that we know we can walk over this way. to walk through there just because I'm doubting our perception abilities right now. Let's do this one.
Traps. How considerate.
And we saw another one. Yeah, there's a button on the pole. I've seen that. But I'm never clear on what that button does, because I've pressed it before and it hasn't set traps off, but after pressing it I've still had traps go off. It's an inconsistent button for me. Oh, we need some more guidance, but it should be okay. Oh, I'm not going to be okay with that. I'm going to use one of my inspirations. What are we got our one for the day, but it was not in a bad location. So is there anything over here? Let's... Oh, I see one here. Can we perceive it?
Oh dear.
Yes.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
And there. Okay, so this one I can't get to. I know that from trying before. So I cannot disarm that. We have a button here. Yeah, I did have to say it. We almost made it through the whole stream without a 1. How about that? Now we have to see about disarming the sarcophagus. And let's add the bonus just to be safe. So I kind of suspect this button turns things off somehow, but I don't know that you can turn things off ahead of time. Shall we just press it? Does anything happen if I press it right now? Oh, that was an ominous sound. Why don't some of us step back?
No one stopped me yet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm ready. Have to keep pushing.
Yeah, I guess we could, but there's always that one trap I can't reach. So there's always going to be one trap if we set it off that we aren't going to be able to get. In fact, let's just pick me.
Still alive.
So there's one trap over on this side. Let's see if I can guidance myself. And see if I can perceive it now.
Moving in.
Watch how you go.
There we go. Now I can go back to Astarion and take care of it.
Me.
Oh, we just lost the guidance just as I did the roll, but it's okay. Yeah, we should be okay now. I think there's one on the floor on the other side that we missed, but I think we'll be okay now. Let me just in case.
Let's get going.
I haven't done this room enough to know it for sure.
Light on my feet.
And then Astarion, let's open the
hello.
sarcophagus and see what we find. Okay, so we got a key and the Watcher's Guide. So this one, what does it do? Proficiency. Oh, there it is. Death's Promise. So when this spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against that target gains True Strike. So it may not look like a lot on the surface, but you know, you at least gain one one attack with True Strike afterwards, so that's kind of cool. And I don't think there's anything else really in this room, so we shall vacate the premises.
Don't linger.
We got through the infamous trap room and the sarcophagus. Now, where else have we not been? Have we not checked? Oh, that's the door to get out of here. So we've been all over this area. Let's go back out this door. Oh, you know what I can do? I think we're done. I think we're done down here. I'm just going through this door just to refresh and make sure I didn't miss something. Oh, we're back in this little corridor. So I think we kind of cleared out this space. So what I'm going to do is, let's see about fast traveling. Oh, wait, did I? Yeah, this is where we came in. That's the door we came in. Yeah, we pretty much did this. So, let's fast travel. Let's get back out of here. Let's go back up towards, I guess the Emerald Grove environment is a good place to go. And what we're going to do and get ready to do is head off in this direction. I don't think we need to do any kind of a rest. Okay, what I will do is a short rest just to get all our dinky little dings out of the way after those skeletons.
All right.
Okay.
Time to see.
And then what we're going to do, okay, that's back this way. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. And what we're going to do is set the path so we know where we're going to target next time, and that is going down this path. That's what I'm planning to do coming up. And then those dead bodies from that battle long ago are still there. They haven't been eaten by any wild animals yet. So what I'm going to do is, it looks like our stream time is over. Yeah, but since I had Astarion, I figured I'd just disarm them like crazy. I don't know. I don't think any special experience is gained by doing things like that. But this path looks nice and quiet and passable. So we'll look at heading down this way to see what the future gives coming up. And if we look on our map, we have several choices that are marked on the map. We could look about checking out about Kaga down here, and we could look at looking for. Oh, that we talked to Zevlor though. It still shows dark though, but we talked to Zevlor. We could try looking for the Karlach to satisfy the Blade of Frontiers. We also have the Goblin Camp over in this direction to go. So kind of let me know, between episodes or in the Discord, what you're thinking might be a good plan for us. Do you want to go? Maybe you haven't. Maybe there's some of these you've never done yourself, but, a lot of you that play a lot, you probably know. But let's let me know what you think, either in comments here or down in the Discord. Would you like to look for what's going on with Kaga and help out the Tieflings here? Would we like to find Karlach to help out Will? Or is it about time that we just head out to the Goblin Camp and see what we can find out there? Those are the targets we have known to us at this point. And let me know, and let me know what you all think, and that's where we'll head off next time. It looks like my internet is not behaving right now, so it is a good time for us to cut out right now. So thank you all so much. Good conversations today. I appreciate it. We didn't have a lot of battles today. It was a lot of progressing the story. We did find Withers, which for those that are new or not as familiar with the game, is an important character to unlock. And there you go.